Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome to the week 67 update for ICARUS. The big changes this week being the ability to have J-slot items carryable by your mounts now, along with your mount's resistances also being increased as well. First we'll be taking a look at the basic saddle, and then the backpack harness, and then the cart, as you now can add J-slot items to your saddles and cart, but in various quantities. And before we get into today's video, only 31.6% of you are subscribed to watch my content, and 68.2% isn't subscribed. So if you do enjoy my content and you watch my weekly videos and live streams, do hit that subscribe button, guys. It really does help me. Come on. If you want to see Bert fed and watered for another day, hit that subscribe button to keep Bert alive. Anyways, let's get into today's video. So the basic riding saddle now has a J slot, so you now can carry 2 items with you on the J slot. You can put one inside your buffalo with the basic riding saddle, along with also carrying one on yourself as well, if you wish to do so. Or you can just free up your J slot and put it on your mount. You can ride your mount while holding one item here, so you'll be able to carry one on your back as well, so you can move around with 2 items. Next up is the pack harness. You retain all your inventory slots, 600 kg carry weight if you haven't got any talents in husbandry, and 2 J slots. So again, you can put 2 J-slot items in here, so your extractors, your thumpers, your biofuel radars, or whatever else. You can place them in here, and again, that frees up, so it equates to 3 J-slot items you can carry in total if you're using the pack harness. 2 in the buffalo, and 1 on your person. Next up is the cart. This didn't get covered in yesterday's video, as that was an experimental look video at the mounts. Now I have more information, and here's the cart. The cart can hold 5 J-slot items, 1,300 kg carry capacity, and it retains its 60 slot inventory as well. Obviously you can't ride the buffalo here, but 5 J-slot items plus your own coming to 6 is massive. So you can put as many extractors, thumpers in here as you please, as 5 is quite a considerable amount, and I'm actually really surprised the cart's allowing you to do that. But 5 is what we've got, and that's great. So that is huge, being able to carry 5 additional G-slot items as well, especially if you're a solo player. But you're going to have to defend this, as it does walk 40% slower with a cart on it. When you tell a mount to stay now, it will actually stay in that location. It will no longer follow you around when you leave the area, which it did do in the past. This is one of the main reasons why I stopped using mounts, because they just kept on walking off when I told them to stay. Now they will stay, which is great. So there's been some further changes as well to the mounts. Mounts will no longer take damage from thirst or hunger, meaning they will not perish if left unsupervised. So for some context, if you have an open world server, which is up 24/7, and you had mounts in the past, if you logged off and you had mounts, they would die if they didn't have enough food or water. Now their HP and water consumption will drop right down, but they won't die. Next up is increased all mounts damage resistance by 10% to improve their survivability, and increase their damage resistance provided by the saddles when equipped to mounts by 10%. Now this one I really like. Added an aura to the animal bed, which provides creatures with a well-rested buff similar to players. So if you don't know, in the past, once you've tamed your animal, you could just lift the bed up and store it away. Now it's advised to keep the bed down, so your animals can keep on getting the well-rested buff. And last on this list, lower the base time it takes to tame a creatures from 1200 seconds to 900 seconds. And some more news on the Galileo Patch. This week's focus on our up-and-coming Galileo Patch has been the Beastery Rewards UI setup, as well as the iteration on the Fisher mechanic, following on from the progress last week. For those still in the dark, Beastery is the achievement system that will give you statistics on your hunting and animal exploits. This will be tied into milestone reward system with the lofty targets of reaping strong rewards. So to me that sounds like rewards are tied to achievements, and obviously the harder the achievements, the bigger the reward. The devs give us some information on the week 68 update. It's going to be basically a performance update. I'll let you pause it here and read through this yourselves. It's going to be a performance update next week, guys, basically, TLDR. And there's been some minor fixes to missions as well. I'm also streaming on Twitch now on an evening after my main streams on YouTube. So if you want to drop me a follow, the link is down in the description. And if you do subscribe to me on Twitch with either a regular Twitch subscription or a Twitch Prime, you will get the roles on Discord to access the survivalist room, and that gives you access to the ICARUS and all future game server access. The Twitch streams will be exclusively for variety content, so it will be not survival or strategy based at all. As always guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. If you did, leave a like on the video, comment down below, as that does greatly help the channel. As always, subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss another video and support the channel as well.